Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
He went last week. I didn't have a chance to feed any of the snakes. And as you can see, he's malnourished. So he's really interested in some food. I'm gonna... Hi, Mr. Brown. I'm going to pull this out and just replace it because it's quite nasty.
You're going to hide your head, aren't you? Well, that's just rude.
Now, Mr. Dumbass here dropped his mouse under the ledge, so I have to... It's down here, you dummy.
He's trying to bite the forceps.
Look!
Watch out! Watch out! He's coming for it!
Dad, he's something else. He's a slow eater.
He's just slow, frankly. The way he loses the mouse that's right in front of him.
Yeah, he sort of just loses his attention, and that's the end of it.
Did you already finish that, Mr. Brown?
Oh, of course, Mr. Brown
Finally
did.
came out.
Oh, he's got a drinking problem. There he goes. He's in the water. Would you like a mouse to wash that water down with? I'll give you another one because you didn't eat last week. Oh, look at that. We'll open this briefly. As he bulldogs it. And Mr. Brown. You don't care how you grab it, you're going to eat that regardless, huh? It's your lucky week, you get two. And look at Pokey down here.
Just gnawing on it.
Alright, we're going to shut this. He's contemplating it. What?
Good grief.
Oh, our snakes don't remember how to snake.
He's going to drag it in the ledge again.
Alright, we're going to shut this.
He can figure it out on his own.
Well, hopefully. Don't count on it. Mr. Boomslang is next up. Are you interested in something to eat? Huh? Oh, I see you. You're not, your neck isn't all inflated or anything. For Mr. Boomslang, we use a hook just in case.
He gets very excited.
Yes. Don't bite yourself, you dumbass. There you go. See now, that's a mouse vacuum.
Oh my God, it's already halfway down.
He doesn't waste any time for it to get away because it can't get away if it's in his gullet.
Yeah, get another one quick. He's going to have that down and come looking for more.
Yes, exactly. That's the game we play with Mr. Boomslang. Come on. Will you come up front and eat it at least so people can see you? Yeah, he's using gravity assist. He's standing straight up in the back, letting gravity let it fall down his throat. And we've seen that on the screen probably in movies that we can't talk about here on my channel. You know, he used to be just such a lovely color, and you know, I think he liked Bucky's color so much. That was the turning point where he started to turn black after he bred with her. Well, I see a tail sticking out of his yap. How are you making out? Oh, you've actually made progress. Good for you.
Who's that, Thud?
Thud.
Oh, good for him.
He has it down. It only took 3 tries.
Jeez, we really do have very special snakes.
You know, and it's not like I gave it to him sideways. I gave it to him head on twice and 3 times. You know what they say, 3's the charm. Oh, I see a very, very wet, saliva-filled mouth. Okay. Here, you can grab me another mouse because he's not going to take very long. Oh, look. You could see his not so small and dainty fang there. Oh, he's got multiple fangs on that side. Alright, you're going to fold this one in half. That's going to slow you down, which is good because then I get to take more video of it. Are we going to run out of battery before we run out of mouse?
Yeah, he's really doing that the hard way.
Yeah. But this is good because we get to see his fangs from a safe distance. You would have to go around the corner and be difficult. Oh, look at multiple fangs on both sides. Now, I've told everybody before that Boomslangs have this ability to open their mouth not just 180 degrees, but well beyond that, so they don't need to bite your finger or something. They can just shoot out at you and open their mouth and just plant the 2 sets of fangs, and you're envenomated, and then you're going to melt down essentially unless you get antivenom to counteract it. Take a breath. Good for you. You got a little bit sideways in there, didn't you, dude? You guys didn't see it, but it was a very well passed over-the-shoulder pair of forceps with a mouse on board for Mr. Boomslang to get it. And you gotta hold still with Mr. Boomslang because he bites anything that moves. One more for the Boomslang. Mr. Boomslang goes off feed for probably 4 or 5 months a year, at least 4 months, where he's just not interested in feeding. Most of the time he spends in his hut. So when he's on feed, he has got quite an appetite, and he essentially gets 4 mice or a couple of chicks a week to build him back up. So he's back at weight that he can brumate or go into a dormant period. Thank you. As you can see, he's not like Thud. He doesn't let the mice just sit out in the air and collect dust. Oop. Speaking of Thud, Thud's in the window looking for something else, but we're going to finish up with Mr. Boomslang before we do any of that. Now, not many people keep boomslangs. My friends at the Kentucky Reptile Zoos, they don't even keep boomslangs because the antivenom is $5,000 per vial. So they don't want to, you know, stock it. Boomslang venom is mostly collected by the folks in South Africa that supply the South African vaccine producing labs to produce antivenom. The reason why it costs so much, you know, a vial of Samir polyvalent, which they make by the, you know, hundreds of thousands of vials, it only costs about $300 US a vial. But since there aren't many boomslang bites, they only make a certain number of vials. Here. Oh, well, that was very nice. That was sweet. All right, that's it for him. So they make it in a limited quantity, therefore the per unit cost per vial is $5,000. They make less of it, so the cost goes up. A rare commodity that if you get bit, if you don't get it, you're going to be dead. Fortunately, not a whole lot of people get bit, and that's of course why they don't make it. But essentially what happens is your blood becomes uncoagulable, your capillaries break down, you basically melt down just like the Ebola virus does to people in Africa, or to any other person that catches any Ebola virus wherever they're from. So this is where I am going to duck out because he is done, and I'm going to shut the door and we'll go back and visit Thud and give him another one and see if he can get it right this time. Mr. Brown shed again, and as you can see, he needs to replenish himself. You got it?
Off he goes.
He's not a vacuum cleaner like other snakes. Won't take him long to finish that. Can't even get his sheds out of his cage. So I am going to take advantage. He's got to get his cage clean this weekend. Been pondering a cage upgrade for Mr. Brown. We'll see what I come up with for him.
Yeah, he's just gone.
He's gone. You ready for number 2, huh? Oh, geez, I guess so. Come on. Come on. Mr. Brown is deep diving. Well, he's not doing a deep dive now. He's just sipping from the surface. Oh, you... Well, look, if you would take it nice and slow, I would hand it to you and put it in your mouth. Come on. Come on. Look, you're fighting me. Don't fight me, and that way you're not upset and cranky that I'm trying to take your... I think sometimes he thinks that I'm trying to take it back. Is that tasty there, Mr. Boomslang? Alright, you can go up under your light, just don't burn yourself, dumbass. Mr. Brown, you had enough for 1 week.
He says, I don't think so, I don't agree.
Mr. Boomslang is right at the glass trying to get out.
No, thank you.